how to make a bolognese for your babies, your family, and really boost their health by hiding lots of veggies. So, got some red onion here. Let's just dice that up. This is a really simple bolognese. It is absolutely important not to use the jars. I used to use jars years ago and I didn't realise how bad they were. Literally just full of sugar, additives and all the junk that you literally do not want to be giving your family. So this is simple and nutritious, and this is really, really easy to make. So literally just putting in diced onions into the pan. Let's get a spoon. So simple recipes for busy mums just like me. Tiny drizzle of olive oil, don't need much. So you can put mushrooms in if you like, but I've run out. So I'm not putting any mushrooms in today, but I am going to be boosting it with lots of veggies that I've got left over in the fridge. Rather than wasting them, might as well use them up. And at the same time, boost the kids' health. Really, really simply, turn down the heat a little bit. So just softening the onions, and then we're going to add the mince. All of the ingredients are simple cupboard stuff, apart from the veggies, but you can literally hide any veggies that you want into this. A lot of people don't realise the concept about, you know, why it's important to boost lots of vegetables into your kids' health. Each fruit and vegetable is made up of a different set of phytonutrients. So basically, if you had a massive mound of apples, you're only going to be getting one type of phytonutrients, because they're all made up differently than if you was to have a handful of apple, a handful of broccoli, a handful of carrot, you know, all these different things. So into the softened onion is the minced beef. So you can do this with turkey mince as well if you want, which is lower in fat. So if you're worried about fat, but just be warned, a lot of people don't realise we do need a certain amount of fat in our body, and you know, stay away from diet foods. They're full of junk and substitutes which mess with your system. So, you know, a lot of people will go, oh, I need to stay on a fat-free diet. No, you don't need a fat-free diet. You just need healthy fats, and in moderation. Obviously, you're not going to eat a lump of lard. You wouldn't feed that to your kids because of their heart. You know, you want to just have a good, healthy, balanced diet. So we're going to put lots of veggies in here, whatever I've got in the fridge, and you can do exactly the same. If you chop them up nice and small. In here we have got the browned off mince and the onion, and we are just going to stir this up. Separate the bits of meat, make sure it's all nice and fine. And then, very, very simply, and this is cost effective as well, this is cheaper than actually buying a jar. So, tomato passata, straight in, really, really simple stuff. I am no dealer, I'm just about keeping the kids healthy and feeding them good food. So, stir that in. So it depends how saucy you want it, but I'm going to put 2 in because I'm also going to put some vegetables. Now you can use whatever veg you've got in your fridge, anything left over. So that is nice and warm now. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some garlic granules in. Saves chopping it up. As I said, I haven't got loads of time, so I'm just going to sprinkle that in, and then I've got some mixed herbs. I don't do anything to measurements, I do it to the way it looks. I haven't got time to waste. So that's the herbs in. You can use fresh herbs are better, but again, I'm a busy mum, I didn't have time to go to the shops this morning, so dried will do. Into that, I'm going to chop up some tomatoes, purely because I want to get the nutrients into the kids. So very, very simply chopping up some cherry tomatoes, throwing them in. Next thing I'm going to do is carrots. So this, if you ever use Dolmio or any of those other jars, then you'll know that they taste quite sweet, which is probably why kids love it. This is going to give it a natural sweetness. Plus, it's going to give the nutrients into the body, boosting your kids' health. So just shredding carrot into the bolognese. It literally disintegrates to nothing, unless you drop a bit like that. And then stir it in. And then finally, spinach. So you can cut up broccoli if you've got broccoli left over, but we've eaten it all. So today it's just going to be some spinach. This wilts down to nothing. So just looks like there's a lot in there, but it goes to absolute nothing. And then mix it in. The spinach and the carrots like cooked through a little bit, so the sauce will deal with that, and it will just get lesser and lesser until the kids won't even be able to see it. If you're using broccoli, then just cut it up really, really small, and they won't even notice it. But my kids absolutely loved it when I started to put vegetables in here. Don't even tell them. Just simmering away right now, and I wanted to talk to you about the benefits of making a bolognese from scratch. As you can see, it's not time consuming at all. It's more cost effective, and it is going to boost your kids' health, because instead of putting all the fake junk into your kids' system with the jars and the sweeteners and the additives and everything in there, it is literally whole foods, good nutritious whole foods. And as a bonus, you can put some veggies in there as well, clearing up the fridge, using all the vegetables that you've got, and boosting your kids' health at the same time. So some of the benefits of using the ingredients I've put in: spinach, number one, is an absolute amazing vegetable to use every day. It is important for skin and hair and bone. It has anti-inflammatory properties, and it is known to reduce asthma. That's just some of the properties from. Let's talk red onions. These are good for the digestive system. They have antibacterial properties, and they have cancer fighting compounds. They are really good at controlling blood sugar also. And there you have it. Busy mum can always make time just to whip this up. It's low cost, it is amazing for the health, and it is going to feed the family really, really well. Getting rid of any vegetables in your fridge and getting them into your kids' diet. Now, thank you for watching. If you want to see any more of my videos, I've got recipes, I've got motivation, I've got health tips for all the family, then stay tuned and subscribe.